I might not be able to meet everyone or call everyone, but I yearn to talk to everyone as regards what it takes to pass your global exams in the shortest time. That's why I decided to do this video in order to assist you to pass your exams at the shortest time. Achieving your certification goal is one of the most important achievements on your path to global relevance because it's not urgent, but it's important. You cannot afford to procrastinate it. According to Gary Blair, he said, if you cannot finish what you didn't start, then you should never commit to anything you will not finish. If everything we've ever done in life that we've committed to, we've always finished, a lot of us will not be where we are today. A lot of people wait for someone to help them. You must generate the unstoppable force from within. Now, forces generated from outside can never make you fly. Only forces you generate from within can make you fly. You cannot pull a plane. A plane must generate the momentum from inside. So if the force within you is not enough to carry you, you cannot fly. So you need that force to be strong, that yearnings to be strong, to pass your exams at first try. So how do you write your exams within 3 months? If it's more than 3 months, then diminishing law of intent will set in. And that's why I'm here to help you. I'll be sharing with you 10 things you must do to ensure you pass your exams within 3 months. Now, if you don't do it, I'm not promising you, but if you can follow it, you'll pass your exams within 3 months. So the first thing you need to do, and that's what I do, is to always put my why in front of me. The reason why I paid the money, the reason why I came to class, sat in class, it's not just to sit. It's to get a certificate, it's to get a certification, it's to write my exams. So, if you've not moved towards writing your exams, that's also failure. So not even writing at all is failure. So the reason must always be in front of you. I didn't just come to exam, pay my money, waste my time in class without writing the exams. That's too much of a loss. So put the why always in front of you. Second thing you must always do is to expect distractions. You know, somebody told me years ago, and I will never forget this quote, that there's so many reasons for failure, but there's no excuse for failure. Distractions will come. I remember a story of a woman that happened like a few weeks ago. The woman had 3 children. She's currently pregnant, 1 husband. And I can tell you, this lady is an HR director sitting on an African nation. She came to class and she wrote her exams just within 6 weeks. You know, don't forget, so many people are also in your situation and with that same situation, worse situation, and they still move on to write their exams. Give up those excuses because distractions will come. There'll be more work after trying to pursue your goal, but you cannot allow those distractions to get you. Never. And tell yourself, never will that happen to me anymore. So the third thing I do to ensure I pass my exams at the shortest time is that you must, or I'm always disciplined, and you must also be disciplined. You must be comfortable with the routine. You know, you wake up every day, you must tell yourself, if you're going to pass any global exam, you must read 2 hours every day. You're kidding me. If you cannot give that to yourself, you give 10 hours to your work. Jim Rohn said, work hard on yourself than you do on your job, but you work hard on your job that you're doing yourself and you keep giving excuses about the routines. You don't give, when I want to write exams, I make sure if I'm going to do 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the evening, I keep to that routine and I don't break it. The fourth one is to identify friends who are also thirsty like you, yearning to pass the way you yearn. Birds of the same feather, they flock together. Be careful not to call someone that is not studying too. This happens most of the time. I remember many years ago when you call someone, you're praying for an exam, and you call someone that, hello, have you read your business leadership manual? The guy said, oh no, I've not read though. Oh, these education people don't even know that we are busy, we are mothers, we have children, we have husbands. They don't even know anything. He said, now so my friend, you've called someone that will make you fail. But imagine you called a friend that told you, yes, I'm done with business leadership. Yeah, I'm moving to another course now. Oh, have you not done yours? Oh, hey, I'm trying. Now, when you drop that call, you jump on what you're going to do. Make sure you surround yourself with friends that have the same yearning and thirst the way you do also. So the fifth thing you can do is always tell friends that can hold you accountable. When I want to write exams, I tell my wife, I tell my friends, I tell my staff, I tell everybody that cares to know. To say, I'm writing this exam in 2 months. And you know one thing? People that can ask you, Oga, have you done it? Oga, so you can't hide. Don't do secret exams. That's why when you don't achieve your goal, nobody's asking you whether you are doing it or not. Make it public. Make your goal plain so that you're more accountable to self and accountable to others. Now, the sixth thing you can also do is to set a date that you must have finished reading your manual. I meet so many people that will say, Ajibola, I know how I read. When I was in school, until the exam date is set, my body does not calibrate. That's a lie. That's a signal towards failure. Now, when I want to write an exam, because I can drive myself from within. You don't need somebody else. You don't need an exam date to now make you start reading. We're not slaves. It's a timeline. I'm in control of my life. I set the time I want to be done, and I keep to that routine. So I have a deadline to have finished reading this course, and I stick to it. You see, sticking to those deadlines is the major work. It's not easy, but nothing good comes easy. No house of success is built on the road of convenience. So if it's going to be easy, then it's going to be a useless certification. It takes a lot from you. So it means that you must ensure that you do what you've committed to do at the time you've set. So set the deadline. By this date, I must finish this module. By this date, and you do everything to make sure you keep to those promises to yourself. So the seventh thing I do to make me pass my exams within 3 months is I pay for my exams. Someone said that until one is committed, there's always consistency, a chance to draw back, which can also lead to ineffectiveness. But when you're committed, providence comes. So commit yourself, pay for your exams, and schedule the dates. So the eighth thing I also do is to take my tests. Take all test questions. Don't skip anyone. And whatever you don't understand, look at the explanation. And probably you see something in your test that you don't understand. What do? Go online, search, have a research mind. And don't forget, you can't skim anything about this exam. It's not like our university exam that you want to make sure you cram whatever is in the manual and give, put it down. No, it's not going to be like that. We call it carry it on the head and drop it. It can't work in this kind of exam. This exam is going to test absolutely application. So you won't see exactly what you have in the manual in the exam on the exam day, but it will be the application of those things that you see on the exam day. So be ready for it. And that's why you need to take all tests and make sure whatever you don't understand, you research it. If you feel you still don't understand, you can chat to one of the faculties and we'll help you out. The ninth thing, and I tell you this a must do, is to attend Certification Heads Bootcamp. Now most exam writers, sometimes they come to the bootcamp just with the mindset that they will gain, they want to acquire more knowledge and all. That's not what the bootcamp is for. Bootcamp is for people that read. There's a time whereby we go beyond the knowledge level or comprehension level, and we start engaging the instructor. But most times you see people come to bootcamp after not reading for a long time and just want to see whether they can catch it from the bootcamp. It doesn't happen that way. It's for people that are now ready to write the exams. We come together and see how we can draw more clarity. And if you have questions at that point in time, you come up with questions. It's a time to engage people that are about to be certified. And that's why you must attend all bootcamp. So the 10th thing you need to do in order to pass your exams is, in case you have any challenge, call Certification Edge Customer Delights team. You know, some people tell me, Ajibola, I have a lot of numbers, certification numbers, I don't even know which one to call. Now I want you to copy the number on the screen. In case you have an urgent need and you try to reach anyone and you cannot, make sure you chart these numbers and they'll be right there for you. We're there to serve you and we rejoice when you pass your exams. And that's all we stand for, to ensure that you pass your exams. We celebrate when you pass, not when you come to class. Thank you, and see you guys at the top.
Certification Edge, building cross-border capabilities.